Bonjour et bienvenue, on est de retour dans Genshin Impact pour le festival cinéma de l'été, qui visiblement est à Fontaine. On avait terminé la dernière fois, souvenez-vous, la quête d'Archon, alors que tout semble dans le vide. Hein. Mais du coup, on a un événement de transition, je pense, vers la 7.0, qui sortira prochainement. On n'y est pas encore, donc on va déjà faire ça. Alors on va lire un petit peu l'intitulé de la quête. Le festival cinématographique de Fontinalia est arrivé. On prépare avec enthousiasme une multitude de films exceptionnels. Laissons-nous porter par la brise estivale jusqu'à Fontaine et allons y faire un tour. Qui sait, on pourrait même y croiser de vieux amis. Allez, du coup, c'est nous revoyons. D'accord, eh ben écoutez, on va se passer en mode expérience focalisée. On va découvrir ce que c'est. Bon, j'espère que ça va pas être que des mini-jeux, j'espère qu'il y aura de la narration de l'histoire. Et voir des films intéressants, ça pourrait être sympa. Du coup, c'est Fontaine. Allez, longtemps qu'on n'est pas allé. C'est parti. Alors. Ah. Waouh, d'accord, ils ont mis les petits plats dans les grands. Carrément, des affiches de films. Tout le monde est bien sapé.
See? Told you they'd be here.
Ah.
Oh, and Shiori and Farina too.
C'est rare de voir Chiori, d'accord. Bon, Furina, c'est normal. Joyeux festival de Fontinalia. On sait même pas ce que c'est, mais on dit joyeux festival.
If it isn't my darling camera operator and clapper loader. A very happy Fontinalia festival to you as
Alors lui,
well.
on l'a déjà croisé, il me semble. Hein. Effectivement. On va se mettre en mode auto, tu vois.
I'm guessing you came back to celebrate with us. Yep.
Salut Greco,
Yeah, how about
bienvenue.
you?
Mmh.
Even though the last festival had some unexpected hiccups, making the film was still super fun. Since you're all here together like this, you must be planning on entering the
C'est vrai qu'il y avait un festival, effectivement.
Of course.
Et on avait produit un film.
A celebration of the entertainment industry. No one who's anyone would choose to sit this one out. It only happens once a year, after all.
Fontaine Fashion Week might be more my speed, but the film festival brings in a lot of orders and boosts brand recognition, so I wasn't going to miss
Bon,
out
je pense que
either.
l'événement est...
A few new awards have been
Et parce que
added
la
this year
France
too.
qui inspire Fontaine a inventé le cinéma, donc
Best costume
les festivals du
design,
cinéma
and
et de mode,
best
c'est typiquement
camera
français,
operation.
donc ouais. On peut valider ça.
Sounds like we've got work to do. Come on, tell us. What's Musketeer Pictures film gonna be about?
Elle continue à faire des films.
About that.
What's wrong, Xavier? What's with that look? Oh man, you weren't scammed by some shady investor.
À mon avis,
again,
autre
were you?
chose.
No. Even I'm not naive enough to fall for something like that again. Besides, thanks to the fine people here, Musketeer Pictures has more
Alors, c'est
than
quoi le
enough funds
problème?
to shoot without investors.
And yet problems persist.
Huh? What do you
Ouais,
mean?
il manque de comédiens. Il y a quoi? Il y a une grève?
Well, we were planning to replicate our past success and shoot a film based on a popular novel. But as we were holding auditions for the female lead earlier today, a striking young mademoiselle wandered in by accident. Her disposition was simply ethereal. The look in her eyes somewhat melancholic. Oh, I wish you
D'accord.
could have been there. The awe I felt can scarcely be put to words.
Donc, elle a fait vraiment bonne impression, quoi. Faire forte
You had to
impression.
be there, friend. No matter where she stood, it was as if her surroundings, even the air itself,
Ça
turned
sent le
into the
personnage 5
perfect
étoiles.
shot.
Guess you found your lead actress then.
Ouais, par qu'elle est peut-être pas actrice.
No, quite the opposite. My script is entirely unworthy of her.
Je suis sûr que c'est pas si grave. Faut lui parler.
I fear it is. Nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the mademoiselle to ask about her background and what brought her to Fontaine.
What did she say?
Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. After returning to her own homeland not too long ago, she decided to visit where her friend was from to remember them.
T'as une
better.
question, Greco?
Oh, no wonder she looked sad.
Yes, but that's when it struck me. Why not cast her as the lead in a film centered around her search for this old friend?
Huh? You're gonna rewrite the whole script?
Attends, il réécrit tout le scénario pour une comédienne?
Isn't the prep work
C'est une
super
très très
complicated?
mauvaise idée de faire ça.
Finish.
Think about the difficulties we faced with the Two Musketeers. We had to start from scratch back then, too. I'd say we're ahead of the game this time.
Guess so, but
Don't worry, Paimon. Shiori and I have evaluated the proposal, and we support Xavier's decision.
I won't really need to start on the costumes until the cast is finalized, so it's not too much extra work for me.
Oh, fair
Ah, bah ça va bien. Enfin, ça va bien.
Can I ever thank you?
Le retour de vacances n'est pas facile, effectivement.
You know, compared to a
Mais bon,
commercial popcorn
on va se concentrer
I
sur
do prefer the
les
idea
streams.
of shooting a more artistic film. One that leaves a profound and lingering impact in the hearts of the audience.
Mm-hmm. I agree. True trendsetters are the people who dare to go against the grain.
wow! Leave it to Director Farina to have a vision. Honestly, though, the artistic passion of everyone at Musketeer Pictures is inspiring.
La passion artistique, je suis pas sûr que ce soit ça aujourd'hui au cinéma.
So much about this lead actress. Paimon's gotta know who it is.
Non, ne me dis pas que c'est elle, sérieux.
Columbina!
C'est pas
What are you
Colombina.
doing here?
Hello.
Et puis en plus, une actrice qui ferme tout le temps les yeux, ça va faire bizarre.
So I came over.
Alors j'aime bien en français
You
jeter
know
un
Miss
œil,
Columbina?
alors qu'elle ferme tout le temps les yeux.
Wait a second.
C'est une blague.
Columbina is the actress who inspired the whole rewrite?
D'accord, c'est beaucoup plus clair maintenant, effectivement. Mais... C'est... Ça va pas le faire, non?
Wait, so did you make the trip by yourself,
Comment elle est venue?
Yes. I mentioned how I wanted to visit other nations once things settled down in Notcry, remember? So I went to the curatorium to ask Never for advice. She told me about the film festival in Fontaine and said it might be fun to visit. I spoke to Lauma before I left too, and she thought it was a great idea to get out for a bit. It's just... I received quite different travel advice from the two of them.
Oh? How so?
Well, Lauma told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends.
Oui, enfin sans se mettre en danger.
What a wonderful suggestion. That's how a trip should be.
Et qu'est-ce qu'a dit l'autre?
Never.
She said, don't trust anyone and don't talk to strangers.
That sounds like her.
C'est parfait, c'est
I can
exactement elle.
understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina.
Yes, so I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them.
Ok.
That kinda makes sense, but also not.
Hey, Chiori. Oh, look who's back. Happy Fontinalia Festival, you two.
Ça fait longtemps qu'on n'a pas vu Chevreuse, hein?
Looks like we have a superstar in our midst. How about an autograph, Big Shot?
Ha ha, very funny.
All settled then?
Yep, the Duke gave his blessing, and I cleared it with the Udex. During the festival, inmates with good behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside.
Mais quoi de permission pour un festival de cinéma?
Of the special patrol, of course.
Donc lui, c'est le warden, enfin le gardien général de la prison, la forteresse
Does that mean Veronica
sous-marine
will be at
de
the
Fontaine.
festival?
During a specific window of time, sure. Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun'll do them some good, I think. This is a friend from your travels, I'm guessing. I thought I heard something along those lines.
C'est quelqu'un de très particulier, ouais.
We should make some introductions, huh? Chevros, Risley, this is Columbina, a friend we met in Notcry.
Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment.
Yeah.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait? Quoi?
And not the good kind.
Quoi?
No, I quite like it. It's a lot warmer than not.
Pourquoi elle a fait ça? J'ai pas compris.
Then what was the punch for?
Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here are so vibrant, and the people are so kind.
Mais...
I just wanted to become friends as fast as possible.
Eh?
Ah, so that was meant as a gesture of friendship. Is that right, Miss Columbina?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what friends do?
Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character.
Disons qu'elle a vécu de façon isolée. Ouais, je suis d'accord ce que dit le Traveler. Elle ne sort pas beaucoup. C'est totalement ça. Elle n'a pas beaucoup d'expérience avec les
Good
gens.
thing we said something. You weren't seriously gonna go around punching every single person in Fontaine, were you?
No,
Ça aurait
just
été
the
trop
ones I
drôle.
wanted to be friends with.
That's not... what Paimon's trying to say
C'est original de taper les
maybe
gens pour
keep the
devenir
punches
amis.
to a minimum until after you're friends with someone.
If you say so.
You're quite the character, Miss Columbina.
So, are we friends?
Non, non, ne dis pas non. Oui.
Of course. Any
Oh.
friend of the traveler is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
On recommence. Mais sérieux, putain, c'est pas possible. Oh
When
mais
it comes
quelle
to
honte.
friends, you sure know how to pick 'em.
Purée. Me
So
fout la
Miss
honte le Traveler
Columbina is
là.
the lead actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole thing about her aura is starting to make
You gonna be part of the film
Alors, moi j'aimerais bien qu'ils
arrivent.
arrivent à la partie où on fait un
That was the
film.
plan. But now that Mr. Xavier has changed the direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes. It's all for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work.
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular
Toi
as
tu vas arrêter de
ever.
la charrier.
I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to help with whatever this production needs as well.
Ah, well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of Fontaine that other
ça qui manque,
crews
hein.
haven't booked?
The festival's pretty popular this year, so there's not a lot left. You might just have to talk it over with the other productions and see if they'll let you squeeze in here and there.
I see.
Having trouble
Non
finding
mais
a
attends,
filming
ils
location?
attendent le...
Yes.
Ils attendent
We
le
made
festival
a
pour tourner des
last-minute
films?
decision to go down a different
On n'est pas
route,
censé tourner les
so
films
the
en avance.
locations we
Oh,
reserved
quelle
are
logique.
more perfect. And it looks like all of the best outdoor spots have
T'imaginez, c'est
been
comme
taken.
si au festival de Cannes, les films étaient tournés dans la semaine et que tout le monde se battait, toutes les équipes de tournage pour avoir des places des lieux de tournage pour leurs films, mon dieu.
You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a surprise.
As much as that sounds riveting, I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that all right with you, Miss Columbina?
Traveler?
Oui, bien sûr que oui, évidemment. Aucun problème. Oh.
So don't worry about a thing and just focus on enjoying your trip.
Okay.
All right, then the Traveler and I will go check out this potential filming location. It might even give me some inspiration for the new script.
I'll leave this to the Duke then. Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set.
Okay then. Lead the way, Risley. Paimon's not built for suspense.
Toi, tu vas finir en tôle si tu continues à l'énerver.
Who said anything about road?
Huh?
Allez, du coup, on a revu tout le monde. Rendez-vous au Wingalet. Alors, c'est où? 200 mètres. Est-ce qu'il y a moyen de contourner directement? Ou est-ce qu'on va devoir sortir? Je pense pas qu'il y ait de passage par là. On va se téléporter du coup. Ah oui. Ah d'accord, carrément là. Ah, c'est un bateau. Alors, est-ce qu'on peut se téléporter directement là-bas? Sur le pont du Wingalet. Oui, tu peux. Bon, bah, ils ont tout prévu. Ok.
No way! You brought the wingolet up to the surface?
Attends, c'était le
It'd
truc
make
qui était...
quite the grand backdrop for a film, don't you think?
Mais comment ils ont fait ça?
Paimon's more focused on the fact that this thing is supposed to be underwater, inside the fortress of Millipede.
True. And keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is a lot of work. It takes a crazy amount of manpower
Mais il est
just to keep it up and
cinglé.
running.
Pourquoi il a fait ça?
Oh, Paimon kind of thought it just sat there until you needed it.
I wish it were that simple. The truth is, the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial. So we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep it in good shape. Seeing the fruits of their labor put to use is a good form of social rehabilitation for them.
Ils sont payés pour ça, j'espère, quand même, non?
You've really thought this through. What you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot?
Salut Jay, bienvenue, mon
Got it.
moment. Oui, j'ai de retour.
Messieurs and mesdemoiselles,
J'espère que tu vas bien.
got it.
Gonna take that as a yes.
The beginning is the hardest part, and the opening of this film has been eluding me, but now I know just how it should start.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for bringing us here, Risley.
Don't thank me just yet. This isn't quite a done deal.
Huh? Not a done deal as in someone already rented it out?
This
Il y a ces
person
conditions, à mon
isn't
avis.
affiliated with the production team. The rental fee was high enough to scare off plenty of other film crews, but she didn't blink. Made quite the generous offer, and didn't even attempt to haggle.
C'est
Do you
bizarre.
know what she plans to use it for? I'd like to at least have a rough idea before going in to negotiate.
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit and a business license on her desk. My guess is she's planning on using it for some kind of restaurant or aquarium.
A floating restaurant is sure to attract people. But an aquarium sounds cool too.
Ouais, ça rapportait de l'argent,
This ship
effectivement.
needed a great spot for a date.
The winglet might not be under my command right now, but it's always nice to see her admired.
A film is sure to drum up some good publicity as well. I do hope we can work something out with the current captain.
Well, guess we should head over and talk things out then.
Best of luck.
Comment ça, bonne chance? Attends, c'est à nous de négocier? Sérieux? Mais oui. On a quel budget? Ah bah c'est pareil, Jay.
Wow! The winglet seems even bigger up close. The
Le Tareyo,
roses are
bienvenue.
suspicious. Wonder who rented it out. Hello? Anyone there?
Apparemment, non.
Perhaps the captain had business to attend to elsewhere.
Why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here without even leaving so much as a note? Let's try again. Anyone there? Hello?
Seriously?
Cette
Right
voix me dit
now?
quelque chose. Non.
What is it gonna take to get some decent sleep around here?
Attends,
Is a
qu'est-ce qu'elle
nap
fout là?
too much to ask for?
Non, pitié pas elle, non.
Aquarium's closed for the... Huh?
See Lolly?
A traveler! Paimon! Hold on. This is just great! How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my regular clothes?
Elle est cinglée.
The wash! I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell into the fountain. Oh, this can't be happening! Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
Think we might have caught her at a bad time. See Lolly?
Donc elle a pas arrêté de picoler, quoi.
Don't wanna
C'est
hear
incroyable.
it.
Hear what?
Attention.
A single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear?
Oh, yep. Crystal.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Ça il va plutôt bien.
Huh? You think
Ah,
so?
putain, elle a encore cette connexion, elle peut encore lire nos pensées, je
Wait,
rêve.
I told you not to say anything.
Mais j'ai rien dit.
What then? What was
Ça recommence.
his thoughts? I heard his thoughts. How could I forget
Mais
about
je pensais
that?
que la liaison avait été coupée. C'est une arnaque.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that compliment, didn't I? Wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean the traveler's hearing all this too?
Je n'ai rien entendu.
Oh, you clearly did.
What did we do? Paimon's not following.
Rien, c'est une liaison
Nothing.
entre
It's
elle et moi.
nothing.
Tu peux pas comprendre.
Let's just move
Paimon.
on. Did you need something?
Vous voulez pas qu'elle sache que je l'appelle la vioque en privé, mais enfin bon, ce qu'elle est de toute façon.
You're not here alone, I see.
Oui, Monsieur Xavier.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film director and producer from Fontaine. I meant to introduce myself sooner, I just didn't
Donc
want
c'est elle qui a
to
loué,
interrupt.
qui est capitaine, je
Ah,
comprends
no
pas.
wonder we ran into each other in Fontaine of all places. You must also be in town for the festival then.
That's right. We're helping Xavier with his film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat. You're the one who rented it out, right,
Mais
Seedlolly?
pourquoi elle a loué tout un bateau pour
Me?
elle?
Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating
Alors
around.
qu'est-ce qu'elle fait là?
Not to mention the
Et qui a
spare
loué le
time.
bateau dans ce cas?
Don't get the wrong idea, though.
Hein?
I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life, okay?
Oui, c'est ça, c'est la grand-mère, c'est la vioque. Je crois que c'est elle qui a... Oula.
How did you end up staying aboard the Winglet?
C'est elle qui est rentrée dans des ruines à un moment donné de sa vie et qu'on est ressorti des centaines d'années plus tard. Et tout le monde l'appelle la vieille parce qu'elle a techniquement voyagé dans le temps, quoi. Bref. Elle vient d'une période très ancienne.
Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epiclese, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing. And that bed? Oh, I just couldn't sleep in it. I tried to find a different hotel, but with the festival, everything was completely booked. Just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to spot a help
Attends, tu veux
wanted
dire
sign
qu'elle a
on the
choisi le
side of the
bateau juste
road.
pour dormir dedans?
Oh, so you're here to take care of the boat?
Ah non.
No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a
Quoi,
bit
c'est-
low, but
Attends, elle
food
fait
and
les
drinks are
réceptionnistes?
covered,
Oh, quelle
and it
déchéance.
includes room and board during the festival. Plus, the job is simple.
C'est un travail
So I thought
d'étudiant,
I'd give it a
ça.
shot.
Wow. They actually thought you'd be a good fit, huh?
What? You don't think I'm cut out for it? All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want.
D'accord, c'est
It's
pour
a
bien un
pretty sweet
aquarium.
gig.
That's all?
Yeah, I was also kind of shocked. But it's not a lie.
Alors,
Head downstairs and see for yourselves.
on va mettre en pause une seconde. Vous l'avez senti venir, la douille? Vous la sentez venir, la douille? On paye quelqu'un très cher pour dire simplement c'est pas encore ouvert. Qui ferait ça? À part quelqu'un qui a quelque chose à se reprocher. À mon avis, ce bateau est utilisé par des contrebandiers ou des gens pas très très réglo pour faire des choses pas très très réglo aussi. Donc à mon avis, c'est ça.
Did your boss mention anything about being open to film crews using this space? Our production was hoping to film on the deck for a few scenes.
Je pense que le coup de l'aquarium n'est qu'une couverture.
You could just ask her.
Oh, she's around? What kind of person is she? We should know what we're
C'est
heading
peut-être
into.
quelqu'un des fatouilles, peut-être.
She's nice enough, I suppose. Pretty reasonable, too. Even offered for me to move to a bigger cabin if I was too cramped. Back at the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think.
Wow, she sounds like a great boss.
Oui, ou quelqu'un qui sait très bien te manipuler.
She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though. She's been working on an important project, so I'd keep it brief.
Tiens.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up.
All right, the captain's quarters are this way. I can take... Wait. But I'm wearing... Ugh, whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me. Miss Guillotin? These visitors
Comment
were
ça,
hoping to
mademoiselle
ask you about
Guillotin?
something.
Guillotin? Ce nom me dit quelque chose. On a déjà rencontré un guillotin dans le... Mais...
I thought I said to limit
Mais elle était pas morte?
Just tell them the aquarium is still...
Mais... Mais c'est pas possible, elle est morte.
Sandrone?
Mais c'est...
You're
Quoi?
here!
Putain,
Huh? You know each
un
other?
peu qu'on se connaît, mais c'est un fantôme.
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much.
Qu'est-ce que- Bon, alors je sais que c'est une machine, enfin partiellement, mais...
Why don't you
Enfin,
escort
c'est-
this
techniquement, c'est une
gentleman to
cyborg,
the
mais elle
reception
était
area
morte.
for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in
C'est bien elle.
private.
Elle fait des réceptions, des
I
tea
see.
parties.
Right this way, Mr. Xavier.
Bon, bah c'est bien les fatouilles. Putain, j'ai été tombé dans le mine, mais par contre, je m'attendais absolument pas à tomber sur un fantôme. Mais comment c'est possible?
Sandrone? I really can't go anywhere without running into you two, can I?
Are you okay? During the battle, your
Il avait
core-
été détruit. Il a été
It was-
détruit, son noyau.
Destroyed by that bastard Dottore. That's right.
Quoi?
But as you can see, I'm fine now.
C'est pas comme ça que ça
No major
fonctionne.
issues. Or at least, there
Ah.
shouldn't be.
Comment ça?
What a relief! Why didn't you tell us sooner? Or come back to see your friends?
Now that I have the chance, I just want to say
Hmm?
thank you for saving me.
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even if he did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again.
Attends, elle est au courant des événements de
That
Sumeru?
doesn't matter. You're still a hero.
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me. You got that right. You're amazing.
Mais comment elle a fait?
How did you go from from a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this?
Mais c'était rien, quoi.
My mom was trying to put it a bit more gently, but yeah. Where do I even start?
Attends, on va savoir ce qui s'est passé.
Curse it all! Where am I?
Où est-ce qu'elle est?
Did we do it? How much time has passed? I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? Wait, Fontanian decor. Books from the Research Institute. Phew. One thing at a time. Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power to compromised, non-essential components. Then reconstruct available action modules. Severe damage to the core. Dottore, you
Elle n'aurait même pas
bastard.
fonctionné.
Polonia?
Lui aussi, il avait été détruit.
Polonia, wake up! Activate!
Le noyau a été explosé, quoi.
You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage to the core, just like me. Rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array. Wait, the array. Yes! The prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever. I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body.
Quoi?
Just like I thought. It needs too much computing power. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module. Please. I just need to ask one question. Initiate query regarding the 3 moon sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority? 1. It worked. You did it, Columbina. You made it back.
C'est la folie.
But how did I survive? The self-diagnostics showed damage severe enough to shut me down for good. What triggered the reboot? Huh? A built-in message? Only visible after a core reboot?
Quoi?
The final gift. Alen! Were you the one who gave me this second chance? But why now? What activated it? What is that? A vision? Wait, no. It's a stellar linchpin?
Bien mystérieux tout ça. On sait que ça vient, ça.
A stellar linchpin?
J'ai jamais vu ça avant.
You can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for
Comment
what
ça? Il y a
causes
des
one
autres
to
types de
manifest,
vieux divins?
well, that's still unknown.
Quoi?
But in Snezhnaya, or in Afatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third descender.
Comment ça, le troisième?
Third descender? We knew his remains
Hein?
were used to create the Gnosis.
Nous, on est le second descendeur.
This is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin. You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to. Yes, the heavenly principles used the remains of the third descender to create the 7 Gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon system. Visions result from that same system, so extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also, to some extent, related to the third descender. Still following?
D'accord, enfin plus ou moins. Ouais. C'est un peu compliqué
For
là.
those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power.
Ah,
The
mais là,
same
c'est-
is true of stellar
Tu analyses
linchpins.
quoi avec un pivot
The
stellaire?
difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that.
Au-delà du faux ciel?
It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third descender get fixed in place. Hence, the name. That's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned. We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire. Stellar linchpins sound kind of similar, so does that mean... Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things
Pourtant bien
that drive
raison.
me up the wall. So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue. All I know is that without it, the gift Alen left me, this built-in second chance, never would have triggered. The damage to my core was too severe. But thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted,
I was able to repair the damage to my body. I also managed to import the numerological array, along with some of Polonia's surviving algorithms, into this form.
Wait, does that mean Polonia is...
Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia is...
Oui,
beyond repair.
c'est clair.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear that. But you also mentioned something about a final gift?
Yes. Alain often spoke to me about wishes and desires when he was alive. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it. So he left me a chance to start over.
Ce cadeau, vous n'aviez pas déjà découvert?
No, never.
C'est vrai ce mensonge.
Alain once said I was his proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful.
Rappelons que Sandrone a inventé les automates. Catherine, que vous voyez un peu partout dans tes
I
vagues, quoi.
started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't difficult to figure out the mechanical principles there. But when it came to my own structure, that's when Alain, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me once again. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
What? But his creation skill, Catherine, is super impressive. We were shocked when we first found out she was a puppet.
No, she's nothing compared to what Alain was able to create. Some of the mechanical principles of my own core are still a complete mystery to me.
Ouais, et également un mystère
Keeping
complet pour les
that
scénaristes
gift
eux-mêmes.
wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top.
Vous avez offert une seconde chance au monde.
If you put it that way, the world owes
pourtant,
me
c'est
a
le
whole
cas.
lot then, doesn't it?
Wait, but all this still doesn't explain what you're doing here.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait à Fontaine?
Risley said you rented the ship and even had some kind of fishing permit?
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Alain and I lived when he was alive.
Comment ça, il vivait
My
sous l'eau, le mec?
former home, I suppose you could say. The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, Alain left me a few other things that are stored in the house we shared together. I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core. And help me understand why I received a stellar linchpin in the first place.
Okay, so go back then. What does that have to do with fishing?
And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine. Did you forget that the water levels have been rising for centuries? I can't just
Elle a besoin
go
d'un
back
navire
to
de
the place
pêche
I
pour
used to live
explorer le
because
fond.
now it's underwater.
Oh, right.
With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding where it is, but also clearing away any sediment or debris. But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. A Melazine caught me the minute I even made an attempt.
Et zut.
Why not apply for authorization then?
And face the endless slog of Fontainian bureaucracy. No thanks. Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone would be enough to give the gestionnaires at the Palais Mermonia a headache. A fishing permit, on the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required. And under the name Guillotin, the application was a cinch.
Non, je rêve.
So you're exploiting a legal loophole?
Ouais, bah comme n'importe quel
Am
IA.
That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon it while doing some fishing, what's the issue with that? Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the aquarium, just in case the gestionnaires come to check up on things. That's also the reason I hired someone to man the front desk.
Huh? But isn't that kind of a waste? He went to all the trouble of getting a business license and rented out this giant ship. Just for show?
If you want to run an aquarium that bad, be my guest. Use the facilities however you want. I'm certainly not going to stop you. All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alain wanted me to inherit. Hold on. Enough about me. What are you two even doing here?
Ça n'a pas de sens.
Seriously? They've been in there forever. The reaction when they saw each other was strange, to say the least.
Techniquement, c'est pas une femme, c'est plutôt un automate cyborg.
Back in the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm the one who gets to kick people out. I just want to know what they're talking about. Should I cast a little eavesdropping spell? No, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Eastley, the great shaman of the Masters of the Nightwind. I can't do something like that. This is just ridiculous. Making me wait out here for so long? Where's their respect for their elders?
Oh, here they are.
Grand-mère, j'aime bien. La vioque, quoi.
Were you back there arguing or something? What took you so long?
Désolé, c'était un peu compliqué, effectivement.
The two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotin, then?
Oh, yep. But don't worry, we got everything sorted. Sandrone agreed to let us shoot on the ship, but it has to be when she's not here.
When she's not here?
That's right.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little
Un petit
reunion.
flashback.
I wasn't planning on seeing anyone. Like I said, my core is severely damaged. Even with the gift, there are anomalies that are making things unstable. I don't even know if I can continue to function without issues. So the priority is to fix these anomalies and get answers to my own questions. Then, I can see the people that need seeing.
Elle est quand même bizarre, cette fille. Hein. Enfin, cette fille.
Anyway, just let Sandrone know when you plan to film Xavier, and she'll, steer clear.
I do hope I'm not causing Miss Guillotin too much trouble.
No! She just wants to keep a low profile for her own, complicated reasons.
Ouais, c'est
She
compliqué.
doesn't want anyone else to know she's here.
Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh, and see Lale?
Huh?
Elle veut vous parler, évidemment, c'est ça.
You mean Miss Guillotin?
Ouais.
What does she want? Oh, please don't let it be about the pajamas.
Il est charmant, ce pyjama.
What? The seventh of the Fatui Harbingers?
Quoi, elle savait
Why
pas?
are you telling me all this?
I asked the traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instant.
Bon, en tout cas, j'avais quand même
I can
vu juste
understand
pour les
if you'd
fatouilles.
rather not work for a harbinger.
J'imaginais pas que c'était Sandrone qui allait revenir d'entre les morts.
Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of the traveler, and I plan to honor that.
Wait, she's actually...
Méfiance.
It's not a problem. The captain also worked for the Fatui, and he helped
C'est
Natlan
vraiment
a
la
great deal.
vraie,
We know that there are good people
la
among
vraie
the ranks.
Sandrone? C'était une arnaque, les
Besides,
fatouilles.
I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and I don't expect special treatment. Besides, sitting at a desk isn't exactly backbreaking work.
I appreciate that perspective, great shaman.
Seat Lolly. Just call me Seat Lolly. That title makes me sound so... old.
Well, Seat Lolly, the traveler and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater together soon. I'll leave the ship in your care while we're gone.
Together? How often?
Comment ça?
Not too often.
Ah,
We're heading out in a
j'ai eu
bit,
peur.
but I'll be available if you need something.
You couldn't, go alone?
I wanted to, but he was concerned about my physical well-being. So he offered to come with. Guess my mental well-being means nothing then. Huh?
Ok, allez sous avec Sandro, mais alors attends. Bon, elle va être occupée pourtant.
All right. Our first stop is the Barrel region. After Alain left the Fontaine Research Institute, he lived in seclusion somewhere around
Ok,
there.
allons-y, on va pas perdre de temps. On est sur les traces d'Alain. Ça fait longtemps qu'on n'a pas nagé sous l'eau aussi, c'est très très joli, Fontaine. L'avantage est quand on ne noie pas,
This place has changed a
c'est
lot.
une
Guess I really
des
have
plus
been
belles
gone for a long
nages sous l'eau
time.
dans un jeu vidéo, je pense.
Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember?
Quoi, on est censé être des pêcheurs? Ah, attends, j'ai un marqueur là-haut. Allez. Ah bah attends. Oh, l'impression qu'on peut capturer. Voilà.
Poisson isn't too far from here, right?
Le village de
It's all
poissons.
a bit
Ouais.
nostalgic, I guess. Back when I lived here, all this was still above water. All right, I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and sediment accumulation. We can stop here for now.
Ouais, pourquoi pas.
That went smoother than expected. I appreciate the help.
No problem. You doing okay though, Syndrome? Seeing your home look nothing like you remember, that can't be easy.
I'm fine. Times change. People change. That's the one thing you can actually count on. I made peace with that a long time ago.
Les corps devant, bienvenue.
You should head back and put them in the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule, so your crew is probably
Je sais pas, j'ai
still on
l'impression
the
qu'elle nous
ship.
cache quelque chose.
I'll follow in a bit.
Right. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
J'espère que c'est un événement lié au festival, ça va pas juste de la photo, parce que évidemment, on parle quand même de cinéma. Vous êtes sûr que vous ne voulez pas qu'on vienne avec vous?
I'm sure. I want to take another look around on my own.
Oh, elle attend quelqu'un.
Want us to let you know when the filming is done?
No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings. In Nodcry, her senses are heightened because Kuvaki is everywhere. But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I figured that out back in Snezhnaya.
That's oddly specific.
I have hiding from her down to a science. So, what? Things might be a bit different now that she's merged with the Moon Sisters, but I doubt there's been a drastic change.
Ouais.
The point is, you two can head back. Don't worry about me.
Okay, if you say so. Come find us on the ship if you need anything.
Ok. Alors, est-ce qu'on va prendre la main sur son drone ou sur le traveler? Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait?
What did you leave for me, Alain? Did you know I would come back? Or did you make it so I would have to?
Ça sent les mini-jeux. Et voilà, qu'est-ce que je vous dis? Alors, total des gains, c'est quoi? C'est le box-office, c'est ça? Sandro, nous sommes vous chercher, terminer la quête pour continuer la mission. Ok, capacité merveilleuse. Tout a l'air d'être verrouillé visiblement, donc on va déjà accéder à la quête en elle-même. Alors, ok. Bon, l'habillage est très joli, comme d'habitude, mais je vous le dis, voilà. Rendez-vous au niveau inférieur de l'océanarium. Alors, du coup, comment on fait? Ah bah, c'est pas là. C'est pas là, on est d'accord, hein. C'est pas ce bateau-là, si. Ah, si. Il paraît minuscule de loin, mais quand on se rapproche, il devient beaucoup plus grand. On peut grimper, ça va. Non, c'est pas du tout ça. C'est pas ça. Le bateau est beaucoup plus grand. Non, bon. Moi, mon foutu chance de l'orientation. Et c'est là, c'est là, c'est là, c'est là. L'élégance, la sécurité avant tout. Bon. Ah, il y a du monde.
Xavier, we're back!
Shh! Quiet on set! They're filming over there.
Oops, sorry.
Et il est mort, le monsieur?
What's your take, detective? Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close range.
You think it was someone they knew?
Yes. It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
A reasonable deduction. But you're overlooking a crucial clue.
What?
The victim's pocket watch is missing.
Elle se croit dans Détective Conan? C'est pas possible.
I think we got it. Good work, everyone.
Ah. C'est manquant! Puis pointe du doigt.
Acting was nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up, and you'll get used to it in no time.
Chevres! Charlotte!
Oh, hello there, you two.
You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte's crew must have been the one that asked you to help out, huh, Chevres?
Yep. They heard about a potential filming location and wanted to come check it out.
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it. Luckily, Xavier and our director, Lapine Pauline, go way back. In the end, we agreed to just share each other's filming locations.
Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed.
For sure! Based off the scene just now, you must be the star of the film, Charlotte!
You bet! This detective costume really suits me, don't you think?
Oh, for sure. You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking pictures of this and that. Add a notepad and you're practically method.
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate the compliment.
That didn't sound much like a compliment to Paimon.
Ouais, absolument pas.
So this is a film set? It looks like a very happy place.
Non, on s'amuse pas.
This
Du tout.
must all be quite new to you, Miss Columbina.
Yes. I watched a few films with a friend once, but she thought there was no point if I wouldn't open my eyes. So she stopped inviting me.
Je neige. Eh, je porte pas ce genre de
Looks like I
choses.
missed out on a lot.
Il n'est jamais trop tard, ouais, Colombina.
True. But being an actor seems like a tough job.
Huh? Most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat. The lifestyle is so glamorous, and the pay is more than generous.
But they have to act out lives that aren't their own, with the whole world watching on in judgment. If they don't do it justice, it must feel like they're letting people down.
That's exactly how it feels. This young lady has quite the unique perspective. Well, that's true. But these actors are here because they want to be and they think it's fun. Most of them, at least.
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Columbina. You just need to be true to yourself.
I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not?
Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. For example, this first scene opens with you on the boat, sailing to your friend's homeland. You just need to think about that moment in the story and picture how you would feel.
Oh, okay.
We're all here? Wonderful! Let's head to the deck and get shooting. Oh, and this is for you, dear Paimon. Your clapperboard.
Whoa! Is this the same one Paimon used for the Two Musketeers?
The very same. I saved it just for you.
Thanks, Xavier! Feels like being reunited with an old friend.
Ok. Et kinétoscope, tu l'as gardé aussi. C'est vrai ça?
Of course! That said, I have a different job in mind.
J'espère que c'est pas juste de la photo cette
Traveler.
année. Et c'est quelle partie alors du coup?
Our film is focusing on a single protagonist, so conveying the
Quoi?
subtle changes in her state of mind is of the utmost importance.
Ça n'a pas de sens.
In addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey that is through lighting.
L'éclairage? Attends,
There's already a lighting
il y a un
specialist,
directeur
isn't there?
photo pour ça et des gaffeurs pour ça, non?
Yes, but it's clear the Traveler and Miss Columbina share a deep bond. You might have a better chance of
ouais, mais je suis pas
understanding her
directeur
frame of
photo,
mind in
moi.
certain scenes.
N'importe quoi.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, what do you
Ça aurait du
say?
sens si on était nommé
Willing to take on
assistant,
the
la
role
comédien.
of
Oui, là
lighting
d'accord.
specialist?
Bon, bah écoutez, avec plaisir.
It's settled. I leave the job of translating
Mais je suis pas
our
sûr
leading
d'être,
lady's inner thoughts in your
un cadreur,
capable
hein.
hands.
Enfin. Du coup, rendez-vous sur le pont du bateau. Ok. Ah, on y est.
All right. Without any further ado, it's time for production on our film, A Homecoming, to officially begin. Turning
Homecoming.
it over to you once again,
Il y
director.
avait pas un Spider-Man qui s'appelait comme ça.
All right. Positions, everyone. Camera operator, clapper loader, get set up. Let me know when lighting is good to go. All you need to worry about, Miss Columbina, is hitting your mark. Other than that, just focus on immersing yourself in the emotions of the moment.
Okay.
Good. Lighting, are we ready?
Et c'est nous. Placer l'éclairage. Alors, attends. Déjà, où est déjà le sujet déjà? Ah. Elle sera filmée de dos? Attends. Non. Ok. Comment ça fonctionne leur truc? Placer l'éclairage. Ah, utiliser le daguerréotype. Quoi? Ah, c'est censé être... Nom d'un chien, d'accord. On dirait une loupe géante. C'est chelou.
All right, quiet on set. 3, 2, 1, action!
This is her homeland.
Columbina.
Cut! The emotions I'm I'm looking for. We're
Quoi,
definitely
elle joue à la
there.
comédie?
Let's just try to keep it a bit more natural. Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end. I loved how real it felt.
J'ai pas l'impression qu'elle joue à la comédie.
Genuinely moved. All right. If you're ready, let's go for another take. Miss Columbina?
That presence. It kind of felt like... Sandrone?
C'est ça? C'est ça la première partie de la quête? C'est bizarre. D'accord. Alors attendez. Je vais voir comment ça se passe. Cadeau de popularité, affaire du lieu, film. Donc effectivement, il y a les quêtes narratives là, en 3 chapitres visiblement. D'accord. Et par rapport du coup aux événements, affaire du lieu. On n'a rien débloqué pour l'instant? Bon. Alors, l'élégance, la sécurité avant tout. Rendez-vous au niveau inférieur de l'océanarium. Ok. Attends. La caméra était bizarrement placée. Ah, vous vous souvenez de cet endroit, on avait exploré ça sous l'eau? Mais comment ils ont renfloué ça? Quel argent surtout?
Paimon's having a bunch of fun filling up this aquarium. Since Sandrone doesn't mind, we should definitely catch some more fishies and make this place extra beautiful.
Hey, you two. Come over here.
Attends, c'est un piège.
Here. This is for you.
What is it?
It's an underwater mobility device I've been working on.
Huh? Wow! That's so kind of you, Sandrone.
Elle est pas gentille, fais gaffe.
It's just a simple mechanical device. I saw the way you were catching fish and... how should I put this? It seemed somewhat... unsophisticated. To be perfectly frank, I found it quite difficult to watch.
Was it really that bad?
It was inefficient, unskilled, and completely and utterly inelegant.
D'accord, je suis désolé d'avoir infligé ça. Non mais je rêve, je me fais engueuler.
No need to apologize. Everyone has their own ways of doing things. But seeing as you plan to keep adding to the aquarium, it might be best if you use this device. The waters of Fontaine are home to more than just harmless ornamental fish. There are plenty of predators who could do you some real harm. This device will not only help you fish, it'll also help you flee.
Ok, bon.
All right. Oh, and if you're going for a swim, go now. And don't forget to tell me what you think of the device. I can always make more adjustments if you have any feedback.
Attends. Comment ça s'utilise son gadget du coup? Alors, commencez. Dans l'opération Trésor au tréfonds, votre objectif principal est de vaincre et de capturer des créatures rares et dangereuses, ainsi que de rechercher des objets de collection encore plus précieux, puis de faire surface dans le temps imparti. Vous pouvez approcher la plupart des créatures dangereuses après les avoir étourdies. Pour ce faire, vous devez les attaquer jusqu'à ce que leur PV atteigne le minimum. Une fois qu'elles sont étourdies, vous pouvez les capturer et les stocker dans votre sac à trésor. Veuillez noter que certains ennemis redoutables marqués d'une icône spéciale sont capables d'infliger davantage de dégâts. Redoublez donc de prudence face à eux. Ouvrez le sac à trésor pour déplacer et faire pivoter les objets afin d'ajuster leur position dans le sac. Les objets à proximité peuvent être ramassés, sont également affichés sur le côté gauche du sac. Vous devez arranger et faire pivoter les objets selon vos besoins afin d'optimiser un maximum d'espace dans le sac. On avait déjà eu un événement comme ça, il me semble. Ok, alors attends. Trouver l'ennemi cible. Je suis en train de sortir de la zone là. D'accord, ça rapporte des points. Ah, c'est ça l'ennemi cible, ok. Bon. Mais attends, il y en a 3 cibles différentes, ça veut dire, c'est ça? Ouais, c'est ça, il va falloir que je me concentre sur ces deux-là déjà. Je pense que c'était un seul de chaque espèce. Voilà. Ok. Et après, tu peux ouvrir le coffre au trésor. Vous croiserez peut-être différents types de conteneurs dans l'eau, et ne s'ouvriront qu'après un certain temps passé à leur côté. Et chaque type de conteneur a une chance de renfermer des objets de grande valeur. Plus vous trouvez de conteneurs, plus vous avez de chances de remonter à la surface avec un véritable butin. Vous pouvez également trouver des objets consommables utilisables dans ces conteneurs. Vous ne pouvez transporter qu'un seul objet consommable à la fois qui ne pourra pas être emporté avec vous lorsque vous remontez à la surface. Ok. Bon alors, non mais je vais juste ouvrir le coffre au trésor. Moi. D'accord. Cliquez pour ouvrir le sac à trésor. Alors. Non, ah c'est B. D'accord. D'accord, c'est rangé automatiquement mais tu peux... Ok. C'est bizarre votre truc, enfin bon. On dirait un vieux inventaire de JRPG. Oh, sérieux, ne balancez pas des tutos toutes les 3 secondes. Vous pourriez rencontrer des aberrants fontes marins xénochromatiques spéciaux dans l'eau. Attaquez ces créatures pour obtenir temporairement leur capacité. Veuillez noter que, bien que ces créatures soient plus puissantes, vous ne pourrez utiliser leur capacité qu'un nombre limité de fois. On les avait déjà croisés, les xénochromatiques, il me semble. Ok. Attends. C'est ça l'ennemi redoutable? Il a quasiment pas de point de vie. Ok. Une zone trouble et verdâtre, dans laquelle vous pouvez patienter un certain temps afin de remonter à la surface et mettre fin à l'opération. Certains points de rendez-vous ne sont opérationnels qu'après l'activation des mécanismes correspondants. C'est une zone d'extraction, c'est ça? D'accord, ok. Je m'attendais à un truc un peu plus créatif que ça, mais enfin bon. Quoi? Des capacités de combat, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Attends. Alors, ça on a commencé à débloquer ça, d'accord. Phase 1, phase 2 et phase 3. Ok. Par où on passe? Ah, carrément par là, quoi. bonbon. DJ. Non, pas de faux. Non, mais ça va pas, non. On va aller dans la zone aquatique. C'est quand même bizarre. Franchement, je fais un film et non, on va nager sous l'eau pour récupérer des créatures. C'est chelou. La pollution précoce. Ah. Ok. Alors, on dans le coffre. Deux raies prédatrices qui travaillent en étroite collaboration. Vous devrez utiliser les lames d'eau Fontaine marine pour rompre le lien entre elles et les empêcher d'attaquer. Un duo, tiens. Voilà, 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 voilà. Putain, je me fais attaquer. Purée la vache! Ah oui, d'accord! Non mais je rêve! Purée, elle te défonce! Alors, détail de gestion, voyons voir ça. Putain mais sérieux, ça m'énerve ces événements là. J'aimerais bien vouloir avoir des vrais jeux où tu peux faire du cinéma et tout ça. Voyons voir ici si on peut pas faire plutôt la deuxième partie, tiens. C'est bien beau les mini-jeux mais quand même. Ceux que nous avons perdus. Avant de retrouver ses amis, elle semble déterminée à régler d'abord ses propres erreurs. Zut alors. Ah, c'est attendre. Mais oui, mais j'ai bien compris, mais... Attendre le surlendemain, d'accord. T'es. Mais non, tu veux pas? Je suis désolé, attendez. Surlendemain. 8h, 10h. Après-demain, quoi. On va aller plus loin? Limite de temps atteinte. Je rêve. Ok. Il faut qu'on attende encore un petit peu, c'est n'importe quoi. Non, non, non. C'est un peu contre-intuitif, si vous voulez mon avis. Hein. J'espère que c'est bon. Ouais.
said that if everything goes smoothly...
Non.
Let's head to the wing and meet up with her.
Ok. Pourquoi elle me ramène là? Putain, je m'y perds complètement. Ah. Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait là?
You're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon.
How's it going? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet?
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we should know the exact location and where to find the entrance.
Great! We should get started then.
C'est quand même bizarre cette quête.
All right, let's get a move on. That should do it. Let's head back. The filming should be just about done. We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day.
You sound pretty happy about that.
Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck.
Ah, enfin un peu de tournage.
All right. Now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is
Pas
coming
exactement,
along.
non.
You seemed quite enthusiastic about it, after all.
It's really coming together.
Alors, voyons voir cet acte 2. Alors. Rendez-vous dans les scénariums en dessous. Oh là, oh là. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je suis complètement à l'aveugle là.
Oh, kind of impressive, actually.
Moi je dirais que c'est du gaspillage de
These
place.
must be the ones we caught the first time we went underwater.
Like it?
It's fine, I guess. Nothing special.
Come on! It sounded like you really liked it just now.
You're that proud of it? Is this a sense of accomplishment or something?
Well, yeah. And it's pretty.
You know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
What do you mean?
After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropide, and this aquarium will be no more.
So?
So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all just going to disappear.
Sérieux.
Not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger waste.
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Bah à ce moment-là, ça sert à rien de faire rien du tout. Tu te lèves même pas le matin, c'est complètement idiot.
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
Well, if you put it like that. But the happy memories we make along the way last forever. You just have to take a more glass half full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is going to be on film, so it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind?
Exactly!
So it's about finding joy in the process itself.
Traveler! You're back already?
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time.
I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away. They're gonna be here any minute now.
Ugh, finally! That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two.
Uh-oh! Too late!
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Hide? And where exactly am I supposed to do that?
Oh, there's a box over there! You can get in that!
Huh? You expect me to...
Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too?
For the love of...
Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something.
Huh? Oh, well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting, so we came back early. What about you guys? You're still not done shooting for the day?
No, we ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
Oh, that's not ideal. For several reasons. Let us help then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some rest.
All right.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later.
Thanks, Director Farina!
Of course. Fellow artists should help each other out where we can.
Agreed. Well then, camera, lights, get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over. Let's try to get this in one take.
Ok.
All right, places, everyone. And 3, 2, 1.
C'est ça leur clap? N'importe quoi.
So, the story ends like this. But when Duke Saint Germanus departed, he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption.
Huh? That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel I came across while researching the numerological array.
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics, and everything else, he's just an ordinary person.
Huh? What was that noise? Whatever, I'll just fix it in post.
Mr. Koba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that.
This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul, or likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe machines are capable of having a soul.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then? A heart?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong.
I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this. Forlorn, wordless, silent.
And cut. That was a long one. What did you think?
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip a lid. And not just the one to this box.
Oh, there were some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, it was great. It's a keeper.
Perfect! That means
I can get out of this box.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her friend. So, in terms of lighting, that's the vibe we're going for. Got that?
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a break and Zandroni could slip away. What are we gonna do now?
break a leg! Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next scene.
All right, quiet on set. We're about to start rolling. Ready, Miss Columbina? Miss Columbina?
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on this.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Columbina.
Comme elle marche à chaque fois.
Uh-oh, is she onto us?
Elle a vu.
What is she doing? Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
Oh, yes. I just thought...
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far. That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as a...
Je veux
No
faire
need
ces
to go again.
prises, je veux pas
Thanks,
faire des
Director
captures de
Farina.
Pokémon.
But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll. Then we can move to our next outdoor scene.
Comment ils ont traduit B-roll? Oh non. Sérieux. Plan d'ambiance. Ouais, non.
We're in the clear this time.
Y'a quoi dans ces caisses? C'est bien mystérieux.
Absolutely
Oh.
suffocating.
Quoi?
You okay, Sandrone?
Right as rain.
On dirait
Come
pas.
on, let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home.
Ok. Rendez-vous dans la demeure dissimulée. Oh, j'aime bien ça. C'est ça? Ça pointe vers le truc. Ah, attends. Mais c'est vachement loin. Ok, on va se téléporter à côté. La demeure dissimulée. Un autre bateau qui aurait coulé? Ah, attends. Ah, c'est là. Sérieux, t'es à Fontaine et au lieu de faire du cinéma, tu captures des Pokémon. N'importe quoi.
Alright, it should be around here. Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
C'est quand même joli.
The what? Ellen, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels
Il a mis
in
un sas
Fontaine
de
would
sécurité,
rise.
c'est ça?
Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come.
Curieux de voir ça. On va voir ce qui est. Comment c'est à l'intérieur.
Alright, the silt has been cleared away. Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water.
Attends. Attends, c'est complètement débile. Non. C'est complètement idiot. Quand le jeu me colle. Ouvrir. Voilà. Attends, dis pas que je me suis coincé entre la porte et le machin. Non. Sérieux? Y a qu'à moi que ça arrive. Comment j'ai fait mon compte? Mais regardez-moi ça. Purée, je suis un détecteur de bugs très perfectionné, malheureusement. Et je suis coincé? Mais vous foutez de moi, le jeu? Sérieux? Attends, il n'y a pas moyen de passer par le haut? Non? Mais non? Purée, mais sérieusement, quoi? Vous avez pas testé ça? C'est pas possible, Oyoverse. Vous avez pas testé ça? En 3 secondes, j'ai trouvé le bug, moi. Se mettre derrière la porte. Ouais, c'est de passer par le haut de la porte, mais je pense pas que c'est... Ah, évidemment, elle va jusqu'en haut, la porte. Comment tu fais? Attends. Si je me téléporte ailleurs... Mais c'est n'importe quoi. C'est n'importe quoi. Purée, il faut se remettre juste dans la quête d'histoire, enfin la quête scénarisée, quoi. Oh là là. Une fonte, voilà, celui-là. Non mais je vais pas faire les jeux, je vais faire l'histoire. Bon. Non mais c'est incroyable ça, je me suis coincé entre la porte et... Déverrouiller le mécanisme d'étanchéité. Ok, c'est là. Des cascades. Non, on va prendre plutôt le marqueur qui est sur la carte. Le cristal, bienvenue. J'aimerais bien parfois que Yoverse tienne compte de nos remarques, quoi. Les mini-jeux, c'est bien, mais... Voilà, quoi. M'intégrer, c'est pas comme ça dans l'histoire directement, quoi. C'est relou. Ouais, ça va, un peu fatigué. Retour de vacances. Et reprise. Oh. On sent... Sérieux, mais il n'y a rien ici. On retourne dans la baraque, c'est ça. Alors, c'est ça. Ok. C'est flippant.
All right, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and
Ah,
this
ça,
chamber will become empty once again.
Waouh! Incroyable. Ah ouais, quand même. Comment ils ont fait ça? Sous l'eau. On est rien.
So, this is where you used to live? It's beautiful.
Des tournesols sous l'eau. Avec la lumière
Back when I
qui
lived
est
here,
basse.
it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. Who would have thought? If the weather was nice, I would take Alen out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Paimon
Alain a
along
fini sa vie
too.
ici.
Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Paimon always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission.
On peut dire que c'est des souvenirs heureux.
Happy? I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Repetitive, but peaceful. It was like living in a world where time didn't exist. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the end. Oh. All right, enough standing around. Let's head inside.
J'aime bien la description très mécanique de la vie par Sandrone. Imagine comme elle, c'est... Ouais, c'est froid et mécanique.
Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed.
Ah, au fait, Sandrone, j'ai quelque chose à vous rendre.
What is it?
Votre carnet.
Huh? How did you get... Oh,
Oui, après votre
Arlecchino gave it to you,
décès.
didn't she? And you... read the whole thing. Just so you know, a lot of that was written a long time ago. At that very desk, to be exact. Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always
C'est vrai que c'est un
start a
super
new
objet.
one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Alen mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust.
Alors,
Paimon.
explorer la demeure. Ce sont quelques vieux objets en lien avec les mathématiques. Il y a aussi un casse-tête complexe sur cette table. Ah, ça, je me souviens, ça.
Oh, I played with these when I was little.
Le pire, c'est que je crois que j'en ai
During
eu
the
un
first
aussi.
few months after I was created, I mean. At first, Alen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So Polonia
Le
and
but,
I
c'est de faire
played
passer
together
tous les
instead.
anneaux d'un
Yeah. These don't look like
casse-tête, quoi.
Paimon's kind of games.
Logic and math puzzles? Those happen to be my specialty.
Évidemment, c'est une machine.
It's been so long. What do you say? Should we play a few
Ah, on
rounds?
peut y jouer? C'est cool, bien sûr.
Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest. The goal is to move them to the other side in the fewest number of moves. Just remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top of a smaller one.
Vous ne pouvez déplacer qu'un seul engrenage à la fois. Les engrenages plus petits doivent rester en haut. Déplacez tous les engrenages de l'autre côté. Ça, c'est pas un casse-tête très facile. Hein. Alors, évidemment, je pense pas qu'on puisse taper. On peut taper que sur cet engrenage-là. Là, je me suis coincé un petit peu, là. Là, tu peux pas déplacer. Attends. Vous voyez? C'est bon. Évidemment, le jeu est beaucoup plus difficile qu'on ne le croit. En fait, c'est pas possible comme ça. Non. Non, tu pourras pas. C'est pas facile du tout. C'est un classique en plus des casse-têtes. En fait, non. Je perds des mouvements inutilement pour ça. On va pas le placer comme ça. Voilà, je vous disais, les mini-jeux c'est cool, mais voilà. C'est pas vraiment pour ça que je fais du Genshin Impact, quoi. Mais retour à la case départ. Le pire, c'est que j'ai déjà vu ce casse-tête-là. Je me suis pris la tête avec. Pas. Pas évident. Mais ça fait revenir la case départ ici. Là. Non. Attends. On va voir si...
Need help? You seem stuck.
Eh,
This should go here, then this here.
évidemment, ils ne nous le montrent pas.
And done. Well, what did you think of the game?
C'est un peu difficile, effectivement, surtout à froid comme ça. Hein.
Well, these kinds of puzzles aren't for everyone. I suppose my upbringing
Mais t'es une
wasn't
machine qui
exactly
calcule.
conventional in that sense.
Bah, je veux dire, voilà. Pyramide. Regardez la photo. Alors attendez, il y a une photo. Il y a un manuscrit. Quelques feuilles de papier jauni qui ressemblent à des lettres.
Oh, these are some of Alain's drafts from his later years. Just casual doodles, really. And these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort through them before I left.
Bizarre, comme elle ne veut pas qu'on regarde ça. Et la photo. À quoi il ressemble ce Alain? C'est une vieille photo décolorée.
Wait, the people in this picture look kind of familiar.
Oh, this was taken when Alain and Renee were both still at the Fontaine Research Institute. Before their falling out. In his later years, Alain would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing. He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most, even if just to stop him.
Ok. Un atelier. Oh. C'est une sorte d'établi mécanique recouvert de toutes sortes d'outils. Pour quelqu'un comme moi qui n'y connaît rien en ingénierie, c'est totalement incompréhensible.
This was Alain's workbench. Later on, of course, it became mine. It's where both Polonia and I were brought to life.
Yeah.
Before Alain was bedbound, this is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here.
Wow! This house is filled with so many memories! It's so cozy and charming!
You should have seen it in its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee.
Voilà pourquoi elle aime beaucoup
That's the real deal.
les tea parties.
You know, we also
Ça lui
used to
rappelle
have
tout
a
ça.
mechanical piano that Alain built.
Oh! How chic!
Alain never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Alain's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was fascinating. So I did some composing as well. But as Alain continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves. So I got rid of the piano.
Aww.
Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack, commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to find. Enough about that. Alain's gift should be just in here. The only things undisturbed
Le
before
fameux
I left
cadeau.
were a few of his personal belongings. Wait. There's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with
Encore
some
une
kind
énigme.
of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Ellen, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this. Got it. Am I a genius or what? Let's see here. A box?
C'est ça le cadeau?
Well, you gonna open it?
Elle hésite.
It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here?
Ici, il y a un nouveau noyau.
A letter?
Ah.
And a bunch of junk underneath it. None of it seems that important.
Attends.
Wait a second. This should be it.
A cube?
It's a multi-dimensional
C'est bien un
algorithmic
noyau.
core. Ellen would use it to store information.
C'est bien un noyau.
Only Polonia
Je m'en
might
doutais.
have access. All right. I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Feel free to go through the rest of the stuff and see if there's anything useful.
Okay. Hold on. There's another picture in here. This one has writing on the
Ça,
back.
c'est une image de Sandro.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they do.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture.
C'est comme une photo de bébé. À mon avis, elle va pas être contente.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ouh.
Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes. Or, you know, annoyed at everyone around you.
On n'avait pas remarqué.
Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem.
Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years. Am
Attends,
I a genius or
c'est
what?
Sandrone qui a écrit ça.
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, the lover of all reason.
No,
Oh
no,
mon dieu.
no more of that.
C'est un truc quand elle était petite qu'elle a écrit.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive me.
Lynn! Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that.
Bah
It
voyons.
must have been Polonia.
Et c'est bon, on comprend, Votre Altesse.
That's enough. I told you it was Polonia. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box. Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess. Oh.
Ça doit être pour Polonia alors du coup, c'est ça?
Not another word. Got that? If you're reading this,
Ouais, si tu lis ça, c'est que je
You
suis
most
mort.
likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer.
Elle voulait peut-être un cœur ou, je sais pas,
Regardless,
ressentir l'amour.
I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the
L'anomalie.
anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that. Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know you will. You always have. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life. Then, the birth of the soul.
L'éveil de l'âme. J'ai déjà
It's
entendu
a
ça.
matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart.
C'était ça.
In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most. No matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing, a place where logic and reason collide with our emotions. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning, but it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory: emotion. Emotions and logic often clash with each other, and those instances of discord can accumulate over time. That is the source of what you refer to as the anomalies within you. As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want, yet you've never wished for anything in particular. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form, such is your relationship with your soul. So, what I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish. Regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner, and the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen. Oh.
Ok, ça va?
I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and then we can use it.
You made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
Ça me rappelle un petit peu le mythe de Pinocchio et de Geppetto, et de Pinocchio qui veut devenir un vrai petit enfant. Est-ce que tu as besoin de notre aide?
No, I can do this on my own.
Elle hésite.
But, do you want to watch?
Oh, c'est personnel.
What do you mean? I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Ellen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
And by resolve, you mean that literally, or...?
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets?
If what Ellen said is true, then I'm about to be, born anew, or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it. Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, I think that ship has sailed.
You really sure about this?
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as, friends, and you want to question it.
Et alors,
I'm
c'est
not
avec
gonna offer-
plaisir.
Enough with the mushy stuff. Just follow me.
Ok, on va la suivre tranquillement. Alors, parlez à Sandro.
All right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see
C'est pas
and
bon
hear
ça.
in real time.
C'est pas dangereux.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's scent sharing technique. Been there, done that.
Mais là, tu vas te connecter à une machine, donc
Sounds like that
c'est pas dangereux.
shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I still don't want any interruptions. Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of a lens formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all... mirrors? You made it. About time. Is that me? From the past? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason? Shall we sit down and talk?
Ok. C'est quoi? C'est un duel qu'on va faire? Elle suit exactement nos mouvements. Marrant.
That should do it.
Quoi?
Hello. My name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Hey, c'est sa naissance.
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much-needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born. Where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain,
What is it?
what are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Here.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Elen was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait là? Ah bah oui,
Great
ça va
spot
annuler.
for a party.
Exécute-le.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
Whatever. Just
Ça fait bizarre de
added to the
revoir le
list of
Capitano.
annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion. Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related. I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Ok, bon. Je sais pas trop ce que je suis censé faire à ce stade-là. À part, ouais. Est-ce qu'on continue à ce stade-là? Bon, écoutez, on va aller au bout.
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice, asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear.
Ok. Du coup, on peut pas courir. Aller aux côtés de Polonia.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's legacy, the last remaining member of our family, even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Elend always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Better if it would all just disappear. Dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. Because of what I wish for. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you?
Incroyable.
Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like
C'est quand même étonnant qu'il nous cite du Blaise Pascal dans Genshin Impact. Le cœur a ses raisons que la raison ne connaît point. C'est la citation exacte de Blaise Pascal. Mais c'est rare d'entendre ça dans un jeu vidéo. Clairement.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Bon, on va le voir ce cadeau, mais moi je pense que c'est plus que la logique, c'est véritablement une âme, j'ai l'impression. Ah, tiens. Séquence cinématique. À mon avis, c'est la clé qui va tomber, j'ai l'impression. Des mécaniques qu'elle a dans le dos.
Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life.
C'est ça, c'est la vie.
I wish. I know. I've always known. Because We've been one all along.
Centrone?
I'm fine.
It's okay to cry, you know.
Cry? You've gotta be kidding me. Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon.
À l'instant, c'était pourtant...
The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Hélène tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time.
Par peur de la perte?
I suppose. Huh. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship.
The aquarium?
Il s'agit d'ignorer la douleur,
The old me took one look at it
comme
and saw
quelqu'un qui
something I would
s'anesthétierait.
inevitably lose. So
D'accord,
I
voilà.
stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right?
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have.
Et maintenant?
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful. It's like you said, we get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced. Because we choose to hold them in our hearts.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
Et à propos de votre souhait?
Right. Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned something about her wish. What was it?
You think that's something you can just ask and I'll tell you? Think again. I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out.
On dirait qu'elle ne changera pas de sitôt.
That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt.
Et au moins, par rapport à
Starting
Cinéma,
with
elle ne peut pas
cleaning
lire dans
some
nos
old
pensées, c'est
aquarium
déjà
tanks
ça.
of my own. Huh? Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need
T'es
to
sûr
talk
que tu
to
veux
that
parler à
shaman.
Citlali? Sérieusement? Purée, ces deux-là, c'est de vraies pestes. Elles sont insupportables, quoi. Elles ont un caractère de cochon. Même pour une machine, Sandrone est insupportable, quoi. Donc, elle a choisi d'ignorer ses émotions. Par peur de la perte. Et de la douleur. Intéressant. Mais dès le départ, elle avait déjà ce module-là. Bah écoutez, on va se téléporter, on va pas faire 1 kilomètre à pied. Intéressant cet endroit. On va aller dans le fond de carte. Attendez. Où est-ce qu'il est déjà? Je vais juste voir le fond de carte extérieur. Ah, c'est là. Voilà. Donc on retourne sur le bateau. Sur l'aquarium finalement. Oui, donc la capture consiste à capturer des bestioles pour les mettre dans l'aquarium, ce qui est logique.
Resentful lost souls?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers. So that's where the emotions within the water converge as well.
C'est là où toutes les âmes des anciens Fontainois ont été dissoutes.
If
Vous
it's
vous souvenez?
souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voices or something.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these souls are no longer complete.
Remind me how they ended up like that again? You mentioned something about them being split apart?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity,
La
it
scission
might
d'âme.
ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his research. Unfortunately, his theory of the four orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate. Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on René's legacy and restore his physical form.
Oui, vous vous souvenez de cette histoire de tueur en série, quand on est arrivé à Fontaine, qui dissolvait les âmes des gens dans l'océan primordial. C'était affreux. Ouais.
Yes. After René successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into René's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines.
Parce que normalement, elles auraient devaient retourner aux lignes énergétiques, c'est ça.
Before René awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine as listless spirits.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world, unrecognized by the ley lines or fate.
On a l'impression qu'ils sont en train de clôturer tous les arcs qui ont été ouverts. S'affranchir du destin, c'était aussi l'un des objectifs de René à l'époque. Ils sont en train de clôturer tous les arcs du jeu, dont ceux de Fontaine, visiblement.
Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols. No wonder I kept running into officers from the
Évidemment que le dragon d'eau de Fontaine avait... Enfin, le juge avait déjà... Le Villette avait déjà compris.
No, not just yet. Why not? For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet, I'm not planning to leave the city
Après tout ce qui s'est passé?
soon.
Ok.
Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate things. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity. Think you can do it?
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk, at least. But, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff? Even to me, there's no obvious answer. Seems pretty complicated, all things considered.
Just trust me. I have the perfect solution.
Oh, all right. If you're that confident,
J'ai presque peur de la solution.
Why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, Androne? You never knew Renee and the others, right?
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo or its members. But in his later years, Elen told me he regretted not helping his best friend when he needed it the most.
Elle va accomplir,
He also felt
le travail
sorry
d'Alain.
towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to clean up. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead.
You know, you really do seem a little different now.
You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon.
Un bon nettoyage des bassins d'aquarium, hein, c'est ça?
Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
Ouais, ça cache pas mal de choses
About
parfois.
aquarium tanks all of a sudden. They go off on some grand
Eh
adventure
non,
and
c'est une métaphore.
now they have their own private code.
Un aquarium, quand vous ne le nettoyez pas, il devient trouble. Vous voyez plus ce qu'il y a dedans. Elle n'a pas
All
compris.
right then, Lolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh? Oh, right. No problem.
You get this, Granny Eatsley.
C'est ce que j'allais dire, grand-mère n'avait pas compris. Et ben voilà. Allez, courage, grand-mère Inslee.
You, Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink.
Pourquoi? J'ai fait...
Why? Because I said so. Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two first to bolster me up.
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you.
Oh putain de merde. Ah, je vais en chier.
Scores that need settling.
Pourquoi j'ai pas fermé ma gueule comme d'habitude? Non mais sérieux, pourquoi je me fais à chaque fois bully par grand-mère? Mais ça... Okay. Alors, passons jusqu'au lendemain. Mais je te jure... Non, je vais juste patienter. J'ai pas envie de faire... Alors, vous voyez? C'est ça qui est terrible, la touche T, normalement c'est pour attendre. Et... Non, tant pis. On va attendre directement ici. Bah, on y était presque. Attends, le lendemain? Ou le jour même? Non, c'est le lendemain que tu veux attendre. Voilà. Ok. Rendez-vous sur le pont du bateau. Ah mais c'est frustrant, moi je voulais faire du cinéma, je voulais pas faire de l'introspection psychologique pour une machine qui découvre, je sais pas, les émotions quoi, c'est compliqué. On boit tous les soirs de toute façon.
Good morning.
Ah, tiens. Elle est très discrète quand elle marche.
We just finished filming a last-minute scene, so I came up to get some fresh
Oui,
air.
mais sérieux, mais je voulais rester avec Colombina et faire le film avec elle. Oh là là, ça m'énerve.
Yes, they're torn between whether the heroine should reunite.
Ils ont qu'à
with her
tourner
old
deux
friends or
fins,
not.
puis voilà, ils proposeront les deux dans le DVD. N'importe quoi.
Yes. Director Farina and Miss Chiori think a tragic ending where the two never meet would be more poignant. But Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite would make for a more touching and heartwarming ending.
Et vous, qu'est-ce que vous en pensez?
Me? I'm not sure. On a personal level, of course I want to see her again. Of course I want to experience that moment where we reunite. Even if it's just for the cameras. But that means an actor would have to take her place. And that makes me feel... Oh.
Ne vous inquiétez pas pour ça pour l'instant.
Huh?
Yeah, don't look so worried. Making a film is supposed to be fun. Besides, it's all gonna work out.
Ouais, sauf si vous avez un agent de merde qui vous fait travailler sur un film que vous voulez pas travailler.
Work out. How?
Well, you know.
Moi, je suis sûr que ça sera une jolie fin.
Exactly.
Okay, I trust you. I'll just focus on having fun for now.
Well, well, look who we have here. Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, the lighting specialist and clapper loader that never were.
Yeah. We kinda went AWOL, didn't we? Sorry about that.
Seriously, don't worry about it. Everything's going smoothly on our end, so just do what you need to do.
Merci pour votre compréhension.
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss Colombina. I apologize if our earlier discussion put you on the spot.
It's okay, I'm fine now. The Traveler and Paimon talked me through it.
So, what are your thoughts on the ending then?
Pourquoi pas les deux en même temps, quoi.
Reunite or not?
We should tie everything up in bows.
Huh?
Allez, début de la quête. ceux que nous avons gardés, parler avec la mémé. On va me faire engueuler, comme d'habitude.
Oh, right on time.
Well, yeah. We weren't the ones who drank our weight in alcohol
Putain, mais
yesterday.
dites-moi, Paimon, c'est pas possible.
What? Are you suggesting Granny can't handle her liquor? It takes a lot more than that to get me drunk.
Avec modération.
You stopped making sense after a while.
Did I? Huh. News to me. I didn't say anything too crazy, I hope.
Let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron, half an hour complaining about work, an hour talking about light novels, and, Paimon kind of fell asleep after that.
Are they gone?
Oh, the crew? Yeah, we bumped into them on the deck, but they just left. Wait, but now that everything with your core is sorted out, what's stopping you from seeing Columbina? She misses you a lot.
I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this
C'est quand même pas gentil pour les maîtres du vent nocturne. Enfin, je veux dire, Auroron, c'est quand même quelqu'un, même s'il n'est pas humain, mais c'est pas gentil de le critiquer.
Of course. When Granny Eatsley promises something, she delivers.
Great, let's see. Morte region. Wait, this is the Tower of Gestalt. The place the souls were severed. Is that the source of the resentment? Or is it the Narzissen-Kreuz Ordo in general?
Let me come with. This thing's movement isn't fixed. If it's not at this location when we get there, I can use a ritual to summon it.
You've already gone to more than enough trouble.
De quoi il parle cette chose? Il parle de la soudure, c'est ça?
These old bones have nothing better to do anyway. Summoning a spirit isn't going to do me in. Besides, if I don't go, they'll just have more inside jokes I can't join in on.
All right then. I appreciate it.
There's no time to
C'est
lose.
terrible d'entendre ces pensées. C'est affreux, même. Elle nous prend un témoin à chaque fois, quoi. Ok. Rentrer dans la tour de la Gestalt. Bah, si c'est scellé, on pourra pas rentrer. Il y a un mécanisme. Oula, oula, attendez. Lol. Ça a dû trigger un de mes anciens raccourcis. C'est n'importe quoi.
No sign of it so far.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
Let's drain the water from this floor of the tower first. It'll make it easier to move around.
Wait, we can do that?
Of course. Alan and Renee both saw the future that awaited Fontaine, and even shared a few methods for waterproofing buildings. The principle behind it is... not important. Just unlock the mechanisms in the order I tell you.
Ok, on a des mécanismes à activer dans un ordre bien précis. Alors, vider l'eau. Mais non, mais non, mais non, mais non, mais non, mais non. Ça a... J'ai l'impression que ça trigger sur mon contrôle. D'accord, alors ça va un peu compliquer les choses du coup. Comment je fais pour descendre moi si mon contrôle n'est plus accessible? C'est chiant. C'est pas grave. C'est pas le jeu. Bizarrement, touche à mes règles. Ah oui, je me souviens, ces trucs-là, faut les casser. Ici. Alors attends, comment on faisait déjà? Faut charger un tir. Mais normalement, on doit s'équiper avec un oiseau. Enfin, pas un oiseau. Avec un des poissons. On n'en avait pas un dans le coin? J'ai pas l'impression. Regarde, si on doit ressortir pour ça, ça va être compliqué. On peut le faire sans? Ensuite alors, c'est quand même incroyable ça. ça va rien changer si je mets Cinéma ou... Ah bah si, regarde, il y en a un là. Parfait. Voilà. Une fois que vous avez le sigle là, vous pouvez utiliser la technique du poiscaille pour casser les liens. Voilà. Ok. Et ce qu'il faut, c'est interagir avec ça. Voilà, le bloc Ouzir est activé. Non, pour l'instant, on peut pas encore l'activer. À moins que... faut utiliser... Ah bah voilà, faut carrément... D'accord. Yes. Ok. Attendez que Cinéma commence le rituel.
Ready? Yeah. When this thing appears, I'll try talking to the souls inside. But more than likely, they've already been driven to madness. If communication fails, we'll have a battle
Ce truc
on our
doit être un
hands.
mini-boss, j'ai l'impression.
In that case, Paimon better find a hiding spot.
If a fight does break out, I should be the one to deliver the final blow. Trust me on that.
Understood. All right, I need quiet. Wandering spirits drifting along the tides. Hear me now. Broken souls, silenced, torn apart, and forsaken. Follow the traces of the past and return to us. Let resentment recognize resentment. Let vile entities be drawn together. And in this place, take form once more.
What now? Is that it? This is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. How are we supposed to know what stage the spell is at? It's like there's no logic to speak of. Mechanical science is so much easier to...
Il y a quelque chose qui ne va pas. Il y a quelque chose qui ne va pas. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Quoi cette horreur?
Hey you! Or whoever's inside of you. I need you to listen to me. I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Hélène Guillotin. I can make you whole again and return you to the ley lines. You just need to work with me here. Cinderoni! Looks like talking this out is off the table. All right, plan B. Time to blow off some steam.
On peut battre ce truc? Vraiment? Aïe aïe aïe. On fait pas beaucoup de dégâts, hein.
Take a break.
Take this!
On a peut-être temps de manger un petit peu parce que là, on prend masse de dégâts. C'est un vrai sac à PV. Alors qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait manger en quantité pour restaurer un petit peu notre vie? Voyons voir. Qu'est-ce que j'ai encore? Ouais, ça va pas être un fribulé, ça va pas faire des masses. Hein. On va. Ouais, non. Ça, tu oublies. On va prendre plutôt quelque chose d'un peu plus consistant. J'ai pas trop envie de gâcher des spécialités, mais bon, j'ai pas tellement le choix. Et comme j'ai pas cuisiné depuis un bon moment. 300 PV. Bon, on va prendre plutôt le steak tartare, tiens. C'est pas mal, c'est une bonne idée ça. J'en ai en quantité des steaks tartare. Voilà. J'ai l'impression que son point faible c'est au niveau de la tête. Attends. Ah, attends, astroconduction, c'est quoi ce truc là? La rencontre des éléments cryo-électro déclenche, si certaines conditions sont remplies, une réaction élémentaire spéciale d'astroconduction, qui génère un prisme de lumière stellaire et transforme temporairement la zone environnante en une magnifique étendue Polaris. Tous les personnages dans l'étendue Polaris bénéficient d'un bonus de dégâts cryo et d'un bonus de dégâts électro. Bon, d'accord, ok. Intéressant. C'est ce qu'il faut faire. Je me disais aussi, mais comment on peut le battre, quoi? Faut faire d'astroconduction, quoi. On va avoir du mal, sinon, hein. J'ai un ulti disponible. Wow. C'est vrai qu'ils ont fait des expérimentations sur des champs, quoi.
I told you I'm not like them. I'm stronger. Inverted. World formula. Reversion.
Tous ceux qui étaient dans les eaux primordiales. On peut rejoindre les lignes énergétiques.
Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls.
Magnifique.
Is it over? Yep, told you it'd be a piece of cake.
Non.
How did you do that back there?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with
Et il y a
nowhere to
son
go,
compagnon
a
qui est
touch of
juste devant.
malicious energy, a few impurities, and a whole lot of resentment. And that's what you get.
Oh, c'est marrant.
All I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the filth, allowing them to be accepted by the current rules of the world. The principle behind the world formula is divergence. Starting from a point of origin, it deconstructs and reconstructs the possibilities of the world to find certain answers. So, it would follow that reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve convergence and restoration instead.
Donc après tous les mathématiques ont été utiles. C'est ça qu'elle est en train de nous dire.
It's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics.
Oh là là.
I reduced them to the basic fundamental essence of their being without changing their underlying needs.
Oui, c'est bon, on a compris.
That meant... never mind. Judging by all the blank stares, I'm guessing you don't actually care.
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel when I ramble on about shaman stuff.
Point is, it was super impressive. You really are amazing, Sandrone.
You're just realizing that now?
Je tenterai pas moins de celle qui défie toute raison.
Ahem. Enough about that. We should get going. I'll go reset the mechanisms inside the tower. See you back on land.
Ah, qu'est-ce qu'il était affreux ce monstre. Purée.
Well, that's one old mess for the books. Glad to have that over and done with. Feels nice to do a good deed every once in a while.
You helped everyone out a bunch and not cry too. Kinda seems like you're just a good person at heart.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'll be heading back to the Fatui soon enough.
En tout
You
cas,
two are too trusting sometimes.
on sait qu'on peut vous faire confiance.
Fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you when it comes back to bite you.
Well, where to next? Back to the ship?
Yeah, your personal business. Then our Sitzenkreuz thing. It's
Voilà, vous avez compris, hein, les mini-jeux consisteront à capturer des poissons et à rendre l'aquarium très très joli, quoi. Et j'espérais quand même qu'on ait un peu plus de cinéma et un peu moins de poissons et de... Mais bon, la quête en elle-même était intéressante. Sur 100 drones.
Columbina's a special case, though. This time, I'm definitely getting her back for all her annoying antics over the years.
Mais c'est vrai que je m'attendais pas à la revoir, clairement pas.
Coming from a mile off. How am I gonna...
Oh là. Quoi? Elle l'a téléporté, Colombina.
Sandrone?
Elle a retiré, elle a ouvert les yeux. C'est rare de la voir comme ça.
You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why? Sandrone?
Now we're even.
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here, Columbina.
Pile devant la caméra.
Sandrone.
Don't ruin the moment. Or I'll start thinking about how you teleported me to a random location after I explicitly told you to stop.
Il y a du monde.
And scene! Bravo! Bravo! We got it! This is exactly the ending I was hoping for.
Huh? Where did you just go, Miss Columbina? You vanished! And then the next second you were back hugging this, new friend here.
Pas vraiment, nouvelle amie.
Was all on camera?
Ah non, juste la fin, juste la fin.
Well, the camera was already rolling and it happened so fast, so yeah.
Hold on. This must be...
Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again.
Elle va exploser, oh purée.
So happy. Plus, the film got a happy ending too. It's all thanks to you, Sandrone.
Péter un câble.
Sandrone?
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second?
Oh putain.
Columbina!
Oui, je sais. Elle nous regarde. Eh ben, c'était vachement bien. Ils sont en train de regarder le film, c'est ça, à mon avis.
As expected, going to the opera house is the true way to enjoy a film.
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time, too. The endings seem to be received quite well.
Paimon can't believe you let us include that in the final cut, Sandrone!
You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple of shots. Thanks a million.
Most of it was caught on camera already, so it's not like I had much of a choice. Besides, the film I'm in is going to be anything less than perfect.
Elle est modeste avec ça.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It was just interesting to see us on screen together. I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
Just a pity we didn't take home the Farina Award this time around.
Ah bon, et qui c'est qui a gagné?
Artistic films can rarely compete with commercial ones. You should have prepared yourself for this the minute you changed the script.
True.
Oh, did I hear someone mention the Farina Award?
Come on, don't gloat!
Attends, celle qui l'a eu?
I won't. Our crew winning the Farina Award was a team effort after all. Costume design, script adaptation. Ooh, and the practical effects were so realistic. The flames and explosions.
Est-ce qu'elle parle du film de cette année ou du film de l'année précédente?
A lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals. Who knew they'd serve another purpose, right?
But it turned out amazing! Really brought the thrilling scenes from the novel to life. Fontaine's film industry is seriously impressive.
Which film did you vote for, Silali?
Attends, c'est pas qu'elle a pas voté pour notre
Isn't it
film.
obvious? Great detective Herlock,
Hein?
of course.
Elle a pas
That's the whole
voté pour
reason
notre
I'm here.
film. C'est pas
You all should be
possible.
proud, though. A lot of critics are saying really good things about your film, too. Longing and loss, searching for something even after it's gone. It's a film that makes you think about life and how important it is to explore those themes.
Well, that is what the art of storytelling is for.
Watching a film with friends is so much fun! There's so much to talk about!
Ooh, let's throw a celebration later then. We're all old friends. Oh, we could find a place and chat to our heart's content.
How about the Winglet?
That's perfect! Friends and family are more than welcome too. So if you want to bring people, don't be shy.
Vous avez remarqué, Colombina n'a pas remis son bandeau sur ses yeux. Incroyable, on l'a vu que 2 ou 3 fois comme ça avec les yeux grands ouverts. Elle refusait de regarder le monde.
Can I come?
Ça c'est cool. Et nous aussi.
Fine. Not like you'd listen if I tried to stop you.
Ouais, ils sont clairement en train de clôturer tous les arcs sur Fontaine, c'est vraiment cool. Mais alors, sans drone, je m'y attendais pas. Clairement, je m'attendais pas à ce qu'elle revienne, quoi. Je m'étais dit, tiens, un gacha où il tue un personnage qui est 5 étoiles, un personnage premium, ça arrive peu quand même. Bon, bah, ils sont pas allés au bout quand même du truc, mais il y a quand même un sacré suspense. Mais c'est appréciable quand même. C'est une belle tentative. Alors attends, du coup, il faut que j'aille ici. Rendez-vous là où Sandrone... Bah non, c'est au bateau qu'on doit aller. On va pas s'amuser encore à nager encore sous l'eau. Attends. Pourquoi j'ai... Ah oui, c'est peut-être pour la pêche. Oui. Moi, je vais pas faire la pêche, je vais aller sur le winglet. Donc on va repointer la bonne zone. Ici, normalement. Bon, ça, les explorations en zone sous-marine, hein, ça, on le fera, je le ferai hors antenne, si j'en ai envie, hein, vous n'êtes pas forcés. La grande force de Genshin, c'est surtout la narration. Ils savent raconter encore des histoires, de faire de belles cinématiques, avoir une belle direction artistique et enrichir leur lore. Il n'y a aucun souci là-dessus. C'est sur les mini-jeux et toutes les activités que je trouve ça contestable. C'est un peu dommage. C'est pas le cas avant. Mais bon sang, pourquoi tu me disais... Non? Rendez-vous là où Sandrone soit allé. On était au bon endroit. Qu'est-ce qu'elle veut faire dans la cité sous-marine? C'est ça, chemin de l'espoir. Bon. Ok. Du coup, on remonte, c'est ça? Non, 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 non. Ah là là. Attendez. Où est-ce que tu veux qu'on aille? 45 mètres, 40 mètres. Attends, c'est en bas maintenant. Bon, attends, on va prendre la minimap plutôt. Ah, on est censé passer par là? Super joli. C'est bien là. Non, non, quoi, comment ça, petit chou? Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? C'est le petit chou dont vous parliez. Non, 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 mais attendez. L'aventure... Non, mais non, on va pas se lancer dans cette quête-là. Hein. Et des petits choux. Je rêve. Non, 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 mais... C'est une autre quête, ça? J'étais en expérience focalisée, normalement ça devrait pas faire ça. À moins qu'on ait terminé, attendez, on va regarder juste au niveau des histoires. Je veux juste voir les films. Voilà. C'est bien ça, accéder à la quête, voilà. Voilà. Bah du coup c'est ça, je suis bien en expérience focalisée. Attends. Oui, c'était bien activé. Pourquoi tu me dis d'aller là-haut? Ah non mais c'est bon. Hein. Ça c'est vraiment frustrant. Attends. Oui, c'est bien le nom de la quête, ce que nous avons gardé. Chemin de l'espoir. Pourquoi? Attends, peut-être qu'ils pourront aller sur l'autre fond de carte. Je comprends pas. On va démarrer à la surface. On va démarrer à la surface, on va voir ce qu'ils veulent vraiment qu'on fasse. Attendez. Je suis à peu près la verticale de ce qu'il faut être, mais je vois rien pour l'instant. Le problème c'est que j'ai mon clavier qui, entre guillemets, déconne. Dès que je touche à ma touche contrôle pour plonger, il va me faire ça. Alors que normalement ça devrait pas faire ça. Je sais pas pourquoi. Genshin quelquefois bousille mes réglages de clavier. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Y a rien ici. Y a absolument... C'est ça? C'est un donjon ça? Mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Ça a l'air d'être complètement déconnecté du reste. Bon, écoutez, on va suivre le chemin. Hein. Attends, c'est la tombe d'Alain? C'est la tombe d'Alain Guillotin. Alors ça, on l'avait jamais vu, je pense, jusqu'à présent. Ils auraient pu nous téléporter là-bas directement. C'est sa tombe, ouais.
Yes. Here lies Lord Artificer, Elaine Gaeltan. This is his grave.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Ellen. I'm sorry this is the first time I've been back since leaving Fontaine. I should have come to see you more often. I got your gift. I even cleaned up one of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo's messes along the way. Our home is just as quiet and warm as it always was. The flowers in the garden are still thriving. I'll make sure to tend to them more often from now on. Polonia received irreparable damage in battle. I should have taken better care of your invention. I'm sorry. Polonia was family to me. Just like you. You always said I was a fast learner. But I'm not so sure. It took me far too long to learn the things that truly matter. I never said this to you back then, but... Thank you for creating me. For giving me the chance to experience life. Being your family meant everything to me. Absolutely everything.
Can I say a few words as well, Sandrone?
Don't need my permission.
Hello, Mr. Guillotin. I'm Sandrone's friend. You don't need to worry. Sandrone is doing great. Not only is she a brilliant scholar, she's made a whole bunch of friends, too. And she takes great care of them.
As if...
She'll never admit it. But she's always there when her friends need it the most. I wouldn't even be
Ça, c'est
here
parfaitement
without
vrai.
her. So, if she ever needs help, her friends will be there in a heartbeat, including me. That's what best friends are for.
Columbina.
What else? Oh, she likes drinking bitter coffee, listening to piano music when she can't sleep. Turns out she even likes giving hugs.
No, wait! Don't tell him all that!
Huh? I don't understand. I didn't think you'd want to hide things from him.
Well, yeah. But there are still things I don't want to say.
Okay. I'll come by myself and tell him for you then.
That's not what I meant! All right. Enough with the speeches. If no one has anything else to add, let's just leave it there.
Should we say a few words too? Kinda seems like Columbina said it all.
Laissons des fleurs.
Oh, great idea!
J'approuve la couleur.
Goodbye, Ellen.
Incroyable. Bon là, on peut directement se téléporter au bateau. Beaucoup plus simple comme ça. Ah, évidemment, la tombe est pas facile d'accès, hein, vous avez vu. Il faut la trouver. Hein.
You made it! The party's already started. Oh, but,
La
you
fête
didn't
de fin
bring
de
anyone else
tournage.
along? I thought you headed out to invite some friends.
We did invite a friend, actually. She'll be here soon.
Oh non, elle a remis son
She's
bandeau
even
sur ses
bringing some
yeux.
desserts to have over tea. You should join us later, Miss Farina.
I do love a tea party. Then don't mind if I do.
This seems like a fun occasion. Let's go talk with everyone.
Good idea! We'll introduce you to all our old friends.
Ok, parler à tout le monde. Non, attendez. Bon, on a déjà Linette ceux
Granny
de
Eatsley,
Linné, ouais.
you're really not going to let us borrow these cute little stuffed toys for our magic show?
First of all, Seat Lalin and Eats Papa are Chi-Chi meal. They have inauspicious stars sealed within them, and they're my helpers, not toys.
But the Grin Malkin Cat and Boggle Cat box are Linny and Lynette's helpers. And they still make good partners on stage.
Attendez, j'ai...
We've never
c'est mieux
had a
comme ça.
Chi-Chi meal pop out of our hats before. It would be quite the surprise. I think the audience would love it.
If this was the Masters of the Night Wind, these kids wouldn't have even had the guts to say my name. I'm terrible at dealing with requests like this. Oh, Traveler, quick, save me!
Oh, on dirait que grand-mère Leslie s'est fait de nouveaux amis.
You think you're so funny.
Ouais,
Lady Sandrone.
toujours.
Lady Columbina.
Hello. Don't look at me like that. I don't have any mechanisms for you to break.
Don't be fooled by my sister's demeanor, Lady Sandrone. She's just as delighted as the rest of us to have you back.
Well, I suppose when I'm not so busy, I could find some time when Arlecchino is around and bring over a few gifts to the House of the Hearth.
You're too kind, Lady Sandrone. I'm sure just your visit alone would make Father more than happy.
I just need to borrow them for a bit. I'll pull them out of my hat, give them a quick hug, then give them straight back.
When did hugging become a part of it?
Oh! I could lend you pair, so you have something to hug in the meantime. He gives really good hugs.
I don't need something to hug in the meantime. The issue was never the hugs.
How about this? You can have 2 VIP tickets
Comment
right
ça,
next to
des
each
billets
other.
pourquoi?
Excellent view.
Right next to each other?
Yep, super quiet. No one will bother you.
Attends, c'est quoi cette invitation là?
I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Fine.
Comment ça, elle accepte? Bon. Ok. Alors, Ligne et Linette, c'est fait. Charlotte. La chef.
What a dream come true! For once, it all worked out! I can die without regrets.
Oui, enfin, d'accord.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Director Lapine Pauline. What was in that piece of cake you just handed her, Escoffier?
Maritime flowers, eggs, flour, same as all the other pieces. What, you think I tampered with it? Playing a detective in real life now too, are we?
Oh, it's so delicious.
C'est pas une référence au petit chef, à l'animé du petit chef. Là, quand ils mangent quelque chose, j'ai l'impression qu'ils ont pris de la drogue tellement que... Oh mon dieu, c'est trop bon. C'était quoi cette référence débile?
Master! Wait, what happened to your face? Why are you crying?
Never mind my face. Here, let me introduce you. This is Miss Charlotte and Miss Escoffier.
Things are sounding lively over here.
Ils sont tous névrosés, surtout.
Look who it is! Perfect timing. I was so busy with the shoot, I feel like we barely got to talk. And the elusive Miss Guillotin. It's great to see you.
Je pense qu'elle devrait se calmer parce que là, elle va faire une syncope, là.
Free of charge.
Ouais.
That was so generous of you. Oh, right. Introductions. This is Miss Charlotte and Miss Escoffier.
That's kind of you, but I didn't really do anything. If you want to thank someone, it should be the Duke or the people who keep the boat in such good shape.
Right. I'll head over in a bit and do just that.
Miss Columbina?
Yes?
Could I interview you sometime? I'll treat you to some gâteau de bord for the trouble. There's only a limited amount available each day, but it's an absolute must-try when you're in Fontaine.
Oh, sure.
Bold of you to use my own cake as a bribe right in front of me.
You know what? When else are we all going to be together like this? Come on, everyone! Grab your drinks!
Are we going to toast?
Yup! Come on, come on, come on!
Et 5, Santé, oui. Non mais je rêve. Ah, tiens.
Wait a second! Mr. Baptiste and Veronique! You're here!
Friends of yours?
Veronique is the prop manager for Musketeer Pictures. And Mr. Baptiste...
C'était le film de l'année dernière, je pense.
The Two Musketeers!
Yeah, former prop manager. Now we're just two criminals serving our time.
Et comment ça se passe à Méropide alors?
Thanks to Duke Risley and Nurse Sejuin looking out for us. Not too bad, actually.
You make it sound like I'm giving you special treatment. I just think the method of justice you chose to pursue is one people can respect.
You are far too modest, Your Grace. The only reason we were even able to come to the surface for the festival is because you fought for it.
It's also just good for the physical and mental health of the prisoners in general.
Anyway, I suppose I have you to thank for keeping the winglet in such good shape. I never knew she could look so striking.
I didn't do anything special. It was mostly the Traveler and the others.
Don't sell yourself short, Miss Guillotin. You are the current captain, after all. In light of that, I have to ask, do you mind if I leave up some of the installations so the people back at the fortress can also enjoy the aquarium?
Huh?
Like I said before, I just think it would be good for the inmates who clean and maintain the winglet to see their work put to good use. Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be a lot more interesting than scrubbing rust off the walls and deck.
Of course I don't mind. I'm grateful you even want to keep it.
Great. Then it's decided.
That's amazing, Sandrone. We should go hang out at the Fortress of Meripede later, then.
You do know you just invited me to hang out in prison, don't you?
C'est vrai que c'est pas vraiment une destination touristique. Hein. Ah, il y a Chevreuse.
You made it. Sorry for starting the celebrations without you.
No worries at all. We're just glad everyone's having such a great time. Oh, right. You've probably seen them around already, but let us introduce
Il y a du beau monde, hein.
This is...
Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin, right? Oh, we saw the film you were in. It was so touching.
Yep. This one started bawling her eyes out right next to me in the theater.
I know. I didn't bring nearly enough tissues.
Thanks. We saw your film too. I memorized all your names.
Oh, guess we can skip the introductions then.
Our effects were pretty over the top, right? Some of the extras in the big scenes were actual members of the Spina di Rosula.
So basically, your contribution was creating realistic-looking chaos.
That wasn't the only realistic aspect. Miss Chevreuse and Miss Emily were also kind enough to lend their expertise on criminal investigations and forensics.
Oh, it was nothing. I was just honored to take part and help out.
Wow! No wonder your film turned out so good. You basically had an expert in every field. Talk about a stacked crew.
Oh, speaking of, want to join in on a round of tabletop troupe later, Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin? I mean, what better place for a party than a party?
Here we go again.
That sounds interesting.
Yes! Persuasion successful!
Tiens, elle fait du jeu de
What
rôle
about you,
maintenant.
Miss Guillotin?
I guess one round couldn't hurt.
Critical success!
Ok, on a presque parlé à tout le monde. Alors, voyons voir qui c'est qui reste encore à... Ah mais attends, il y a Neuvillette, Yudex, le dragon...
You came to the celebration too!
Yes,
I can only hope my presence does not make anyone ill at ease.
Who's
Ça faisait
this?
longtemps qu'on l'avait pas vu, lui.
All right! This is Nervalette, the Udex of Fontaine. And this is Columbina and Zindrone.
Greetings.
Hello.
These two must be the Fatus and former Fatus related to the recent incident in Nodcry. I read about them in the diplomatic report.
The Udex? Oh, the dragon that cries a
Celui qui
lot.
pleure, qui fait la météo sur... Oui, oui, c'est qui fait la météo. Effectivement, quand il pleure, ça fait pleuvoir sur Fontaine.
Jeez, Columbina. That's your takeaway from all those Fatui meetings? Seriously?
Is that truly how I'm portrayed in the Fatui's intelligence?
You must put a lot of people in prison.
Ouais, mais
then.
bon.
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their crimes. All trials in Fontaine strive for fairness and justice, so as to avoid imprisoning the innocent.
So, only the people who deserve it get sent to
C'est
prison.
possible, c'est mieux, ouais.
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric, is it not? At the very least, I can promise that in every trial over which I preside, I make every effort to deliver a fair verdict.
Oh non, c'est pas vrai.
Oh, for the love of... What
Elle va,
is she doing
elle va finir
now?
à Méropide.
You seem like a good dragon. Not the kind that throws people in prison for no reason.
Et si vous voulez le dragon d'eau français, vous l'avez devant vous. Hein. Mais Villette, c'est juste un comédien payé.
And she punched me because...
Ouais,
Sorry, Nervalette. She thinks that's a sign of friendship.
c'est gentil.
Where does she even pick up weird habits like that?
Ah, I see. I believe I have observed people on the streets of Fontaine expressing affection in a similar manner. I suppose I now know what it feels like. Yes, quite abrupt.
You know, these two are surprisingly alike.
Oui. Ils sont un peu isolés, ces deux-là. Hein. Ils
Looks
sortent
like
peu.
Arlecchino's here. Come on, Columbina. Let's go have ourselves a tea party.
Si Arlecchino est là, il faut la rejoindre.
Well, it's been quite some time since the three of us gathered to drink tea like this.
Yes, but your tea is as good as ever, Sandrone.
Of course it is. The pastries you brought aren't half
Oh, mon
bad
Dieu.
either, Arlecchino.
I'm glad to hear it. Are they to your liking, Miss Farina? If I remember correctly, this particular cake is your favorite.
Yes, thank you. The tea and pastries are absolutely delicious. I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with 3 harbingers. Or are some of them former harbingers? Who knows?
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last tea party was rather tense.
Je me souviens de
Wasn't
cette
it, Miss
séquence-là.
Farina? You have my apologies. But this is simply a casual gathering of close friends. So I do hope you can relax and enjoy yourself.
Of course! I appreciate the hospitality, in both cases. Next time, let me be the one to treat all of you.
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often. The same goes for you two.
Et continuez à servir des pâtisseries, on sera tous au rendez-vous.
Of course we should do this again. We've all been through thick and thin together by this point.
This is nice, Sandrone. It reminds me of the happy times back in Snezhnaya, when things were so lively.
Yeah. To be honest, I never thought these gatherings would feel this lively ever again.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're truly glad you're back, Sandrone.
Me too. I've realized that holding on to what matters doesn't just mean protecting what you already have. By reaching out and striving for something new, you can gain much more than you think.
No, that certainly doesn't sound like something the old you would say.
Well, I'm only going to say it once, so don't get used to it.
Who knows? Perhaps your tea parties will only get livelier from here on out. Once you return to the Fatui, we'll have more opportunities to keep in touch.
Est-ce qu'elle va vouloir retourner chez les Fatui?
I want to spend more time together too.
Bon, moi, pour Colombina,
But I don't want to go back
elle a
to the
fait son choix.
Fatui.
Well, Notcry isn't too far from Snezhnograd. It shouldn't be hard to find a place where we can all get together.
Oh, and then I can sing for you. Or put on some of your favorite music. Just like the old days.
Speaking of music, I spotted a mechanical piano below deck. Is it yours, Miss Guillotin?
Yes. Reclaimed, I suppose you could say.
Why don't you play something for us?
Huh? In front of all these people?
Yes, why not? You play so well.
J'aimerais aussi beaucoup vous entendre jouer.
Yeah, come on! Just a little, please?
For the love of... Fine! One piece, and that's it.
Oh, il est magnifique ce piano. Très belle quête, encore une fois.
All right, Musketeer Pictures. Everyone ready? I'm not sure I should be in this one.
Of course you should. You might have primarily helped out another crew this time, but you're still a member of Musketeer Pictures.
All right, thanks. I'll still stand a bit off to the side, though.
Can I be in the picture too?
Of course, Miss Veronique. I would have loved to have you in the last one, too, if circumstances had allowed it.
Thank you, Director Xavier.
Do I really have to be front and center?
Bah évidemment, t'es une des stars.
The lead actors! Of course you do!
Nervous, Sandrone?
No.
All right, look at the camera. And 3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures!
Ah, c'était magnifique. En plus, on a récupéré des affiches pour notre petite housing. Alors, regardons juste du côté là. On a fait ça. Moi, c'est ce qui compte. Hein. Le reste, bon, tout ce qui est activité, ça, je les ferai hors antenne. Vous pouvez les faire hors antenne. Ça, c'est les mini-jeux, les jeux de gestion et capture de poissons. Voilà. Pour l'instant, est-ce qu'on avait la date? Alors 14 jours. Je vais regarder juste la fin des prochaines bannières. On va regarder ça. Actuellement, donc on a Colombina et on a un run également de la Shogun Raiden. Ce qui a du sens ou électricité. Si je veux faire de l'astroconduction, à mon avis, c'est intéressant. Bon, je suis plus trop dans les vœux, hein, autant vous le dire. 14 jours. ça veut dire que dans 2 semaines, on devra avoir un nouveau patch. À moins que ce soit la première phase. Je suis plus trop là-dedans, mais bon, en tout cas, il faudra attendre au moins 2 semaines pour qu'on ait le prochain patch. Voilà, bon bah écoutez, on a terminé ce soir le festival. C'était pas comme je l'imaginais, certes, mais bon. C'était quand même vraiment bien et on sent qu'il clôture peu à peu tous les arcs du jeu. On verra ça va être quoi la prochaine fois. Mais bon, à mon avis, on va passer à Snezhnograd, la dernière zone du jeu avant l'épilogue et la fin de l'histoire, enfin la fin de la première époque. Ça, on y reviendra hein, en temps voulu. On a encore à peu près une année devant nous de contenu qui nous attend au moins sur le solo du jeu en première époque. Il y aura une deuxième et une troisième époque de programmer d'après ce que j'ai compris. C'est des cinglés parce que s'ils font 6-7 ans pour chaque époque, on est parti pour 20 ans de jeu. Ils sont cinglés. Je pense pas qu'ils iront jusque là, mais au moins en tout cas, on terminera la première époque, ça c'est certain. Je l'avais promis en 2020 qu'on irait au bout de l'histoire. Et c'est ce qu'on va faire. Allez, hop, on va faire un petit raid avant de se quitter. Et moi, je vous retrouve mercredi. Alors, mercredi, il y a également une nouvelle sortie. Zenless Zone 0. Je me tâte. Je vais regarder comment ça va se goupiller. Si les événements dès le premier soir vont être intéressants. Sinon, on retrouvera Zenless lundi prochain. Mais sinon, de toute façon, on se retrouve mercredi à 18h, quoi qu'il arrive.